Wow, we've been so spoiled this week. Our entire children's team is in beautiful San Diego, and we're just out spending some time by the pool today. And but we've just learned so much about how important what you do is so important. And so hopefully we'll come back and be able to just encourage you more and give you some hints and tips of things that God has showed us to do it better this week. But mostly it's just, I just realized this week that, you know, reaching kids even when they're so young is so important. That the seeds that you guys plant in their hearts, the relationships that you build with them, just loving on even the 2s and 3s, will last them for eternity. You know, Jesus doesn't let any of that go wasted. And so I just hope you're encouraged in what you do. I hope that I can help encourage you and our team can help encourage you. And just know that I'm going to spend some time praying for you while I'm here. And I just want to thank you again for all that you do. So this is the last week of the month where the kids learn that Jesus can help them. And this is the story of the deaf man who can barely talk. And it's in Mark 7, so I hope you read it for yourself. This is a fun story because the kids, Jesus doesn't just say, "Get well," and the man can hear and speak, but he takes his fingers and puts them in the man's ears. And then he spits and touches the man's tongue. And his mouth and his ears are open. This is a really cool lesson. Let me just go over what you guys are going to do with the kids as they come in. The 2s, 3s, and 4s and kinder are going to pretty much do similar activities this week. The first one is kind of having to do with cups with different objects in them. And so for the 2s and 3s, we're just going to show them what the objects are. Probably it'll be something like rocks and paper clips or whatever. So my tip is not to let the kids put those in their mouth, but show them what they are, and then we're going to cover the cups and have them listen to the sounds they make versus the sound of something else. What's in this cup? There's some M&Ms in this cup. So the 4s and kinders are actually going to play a little game where you're going to put all these on the table and they're going to see them in the cups. You're going to let them see what's in each cup. Then you're going to take them and hide all the cups on a tray, and then you're going to shake them and see if they can guess. So not only are they guessing the sound, but they have to kind of remember what they saw. So that'll be a fun game. And then it's like, wow, you know how you used your ears. What if you couldn't hear? There's a man in our story who can't hear. So that'll lead them into story time. And the 2s and 3s, you know, they won't have to guess or anything, but they can see the different sounds that each of the objects make. So that's the pre-story time activity. And to follow up the lesson, the Make It Stick activities, the 2s and 3s, they're going to make shaker faces. And I love this activity because we learned about all the different things that, how God's healed people this week. He's healed a blind man and a man who couldn't walk, and how God makes us. He makes all these pieces of our face that do different things, our nose that smells, and our ears that hear, and our eyes can see. And God can do anything, and God can help us. And so they're going to make these shakers. The 2s and 3s, these shakers are going to be made for you. So all the kids have to do are add the funny faces. And they'll be cut out for you. They'll just glue them on, and then they can shake them. And while you're doing this, you can play some music. The other thing for 2s and 3s, I'm going to have a parachute for you guys to play with in there, so there's also a parachute game. So get out your packet and read how to play those games with the kids. And then the 4s and kinder, they're not going to make shakers, but they get to make their own face. And so they'll have a face, and we'll have some scissors, and they can cut out and they can make their own silly face. So that's what they're going to be doing. There's also a color sheet for the kids to work on this week. And then you can really, if you have time to really solidify the verse from Nahum 1:7. And it is, the Lord is good. He cares for those who trust in Him. So that's what we're teaching the last week of March. Thanks for all you do. I hope you're having a great week, and we'll see you soon.
Let's go surfing now, everybody's learning how. Come on.
But just a reminder of how great God is, and we're going to continue to teach the kids how great He is. And how we can.
We're loading up our Woody with their boards inside and heading out.
There's a little bit of variance between the twos and the pre-K and the kinders, but pretty much straight across the board, we're all doing the same thing. Get us started.
Let's go surfing now, everybody's learning how. Come on a safari with me.
But don't put the face on them. So anyway, thanks for watching this week, and remember our verse is Nahum 1:7, and it's the Lord.
I'm gonna take you surfing with me. Let's go surfing now, everybody's learning how. Come on a safari with me.